Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to broach a subject that not a lot of people like talking about, let alone women, and that is hair removal. How to get rid of it, how I get rid of it, what I leave, what I take away. So if you are afraid of TMI when it comes to body hair and facial hair and stuff like that, please don't watch it because you might get a bit awkward. About this time last year, I became really interested in looking into laser hair removal. I didn't know much about it, but from what I had heard, some friends had really good success with it and others didn't have such good success, which I now credit to being going to kind of not a great place to have it done. So I did some googling, a little bit of research, and I was looking on some forums, and the one salon that came highly recommended was Urbana. So what I did was I got in touch with Urbana and asked if they would like to collaborate on like a mini video series where I would go through the process of having my laser hair done and I would document my findings and do a review video. So Paula, the owner of Urbana, said, yeah, great, that'd be perfect. Urbana have not paid me for this. This is just a collaboration where I am documenting my findings, and never at any stage did Paula insinuate that I had to post a positive review. Paula is constantly looking for constructive feedback, and obviously I am willing to do that for her. A little less than a year ago, I started with my consultation, which is just a patch test to make sure your skin and your hair is good for the laser. So I had my consultation, which was just like a little patch on my bikini area and a little patch under my arms, because that's what I had chosen to have done. I wanted Hollywood in my bikini area, which is everything gone, and obviously I wanted all of my underarm hair gone as well. I had been quite conscious of my underarm hair because it seemed to cover quite a large area, and I was quite conscious of that. So that was one of the main reasons I wanted the underarm done, and bikini just because I suffer with really bad ingrown hairs. The one thing I was quite conscious of is the fact that you have to bear all to this therapist. You have to, all the nooks and crannies have to be exposed, and it's a little bit like, oh, this is not one bit glamorous, but you know what, it only lasts a few minutes and your therapist looks at this all day, every day. So one vagina is just another vagina and a bum is just another bum. I will say some of the positions you have to get into, can't believe I'm about to talk about this. There's one point where they kind of have to go around the back a little bit, and you kind of have to lie on your back, pull your knees up to your chest and kind of roll backwards and just say a little prayer because you just want it done. But you know what, it only takes a few minutes, and when you're done, you are done. The pain factor, people have this notion that it's quite painful, and I'm not gonna lie, I had the same notion as well. And a lot of people describe it as a bit like a rubber band flicking against your skin, and that's a really, really good analogy for it. However, I would say it's like a hot rubber band flicking off your skin. However, the tool they use blows cold air on the area, which is so soothing, and it's really, really good. Afterwards, like the minute the machine is turned off, there is no more pain. Like you don't feel sensitive afterwards. Well, I didn't anyway, some people can. I don't feel sensitive after my treatment. I literally carry on exactly as I was before. They advise you not to take a hot shower within 24 hours, which is fine, and not to do any excessive exercise within 24 hours either. Also perfect. I had Hollywood and underarms done, and I think I did a total of 8 sessions. People ask me all the time how many sessions are required. This totally depends on the individual. Some people can have great success after 5 or 6 sessions. Some people it takes 10 or 12 sessions. It depends on your hair, the colour of your hair against your skin, how the machine takes to your hair. It depends on a huge amount of factors, so I have no way of answering how many sessions it will take for your hair.
Also, please don't send me photos of your body hair and ask me for my opinion on how long it will take. That has happened.
But as you are getting through all your sessions, through your course, every single time you go, you can go longer and longer without shaving, which is absolutely amazing. After 6 sessions, I think I was literally only shaving maybe twice in between sessions, which is unbelievable. And the hair that is growing back is very fine and like fluffy. I know that's weird to say, but it's not like as dark as it was before, and it's much, much finer. Now I'm literally shaving every 4 or 5 weeks, and that's just to take away like the peach fuzz that's there now, but really I could get away with probably not shaving at all because you can't see the hair, they're so fine and fair. So I have had so much success, and I'm so happy with my results of my bikini and my underarms that I am actually going back now to have my legs done. Such a regret. Why didn't I do it from the start? But yeah, that's how much success I've had, that I'm actually back now as a paying customer to have my legs done. I also can only recommend the Urbana clinic to you, which is on a Wicklow Street in Dublin, just off Grafton Street. Really handy location. If you want to park, the Brown Thomas car park is literally like a 45-second walk from the salon door. I can only highly recommend Urbana. There's other clinics that have not such a great reputation, and I wouldn't recommend those based on what I've heard from friends. So if you do want to get laser hair removal done, definitely check out Urbana, and the prices are really competitive too. So definitely check out Urbana. Now we're going to move on up the body to the face. Yes, the face. Do I have facial hair? I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Absolutely everyone has hair on their face, all over their faces. Even on like your forehead, you have like peach fuzz, tiny, tiny little hairs. So most women, I would say, have like hair on their upper lip, maybe a little bit on their chin, the sides of their cheeks, places like that. Some people have very blonde hair, some people have very dark hair. If you have dark hair and you want it gotten rid of permanently, I have to say, I'm going to revert back to Urbana again and say if I had really dark hair, I would 1,000,000% go to Urbana to have that zapped away. If you have really, really fine blonde hair like I do on my face, I don't like it there and I want it gotten rid of. I have tried all the different methods of removing it. I've tried waxing, and honestly I found I broke out pretty badly from it afterwards, which wasn't ideal because then people can tell where you tried to remove it. I also found that waxing didn't take away an awful lot of the hairs because they're so fine. The reason I'm quite conscious of it is when I wear my makeup, sometimes it can look like you have a hairy face, and I don't like that. And I quite like wearing powder as well, which can also make it look like you have a hairier face than you have. So what I use now to remove any facial fuzz that I want getting rid of is this. This is called a Bella Bee. And you might be thinking, what in the name of Jesus is this? This is a hair removal tool, if you could believe it. This will thread your face. And best of all, I find I break out very minimally when I use this. So basically what it is, it's just a spring with two little handles. Oh, I think this was about 14 or 15 euro. It's not sponsored. I bought this like a year and a half ago. Some of you may be familiar with this, and some of you might be like, how in the name of God does that work? Well, what you do is, I'm not going to do it right now because I have makeup on. So you just bend it like this, lay it on your skin, and then roll outwards like this with your hands. What I will do is I will insert a clip now of when I am actually doing it to my skin, and you can see exactly how it works. It's perfect for the upper lip area, for the chin, for the sides of the face. I only do kind of down here and upper lip and maybe a little bit between my eyebrows to get some of the fuzz that I can't tweeze. But I know girls use it on the sides of their face to take away any peach fuzz there. And literally this will take off every tiny little hair on your face. No matter how fine or short it is, this will whip that baby out. Pain factor, the first few times you do it, you're like, oh my God, this is eye-watering. But now I'm literally like, it's a bit like tweezing. You just get used to the pain and you just get over it. And yeah, I can use this now basically fuss-free. When it comes to eyebrows, I go to the brow artist in Ranelagh, but I'm quite fortunate in that my brows don't really grow, which is a good thing. And I only really get it done maybe twice a year. So there's that. So I'd love to hear what hair removal methods you use, if you're willing to talk about that. So leave me a comment down below letting me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.